If you're over 60, listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you could change the way you see the world, literally. Every single day, millions of seniors eat certain fruits thinking they're healthy, harmless, and good for the body. But the truth is, a few of these fruits can silently damage your eyes, increase inflammation, spike your blood sugar, and accelerate the aging process of your vision. And the scary part is, most people have no idea it's happening. Today we're going to talk about 3 specific fruits that seniors over 60 should avoid or limit if they want to protect their eyesight for as long as possible. Because your eyes aren't just windows to the world, they're your independence, your freedom, your confidence, your ability to move, read, drive, recognize faces, and enjoy life without frustration. And once vision starts declining, it becomes very hard to reverse. That's why this message is so important. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what these fruits do inside your body and what you should be eating instead to strengthen your vision, reduce inflammation, and keep your eyes sharp for years to come. Now, before we get into the 3 fruits you need to avoid, I want to make something very clear. I'm not here to scare you away from fruit. Fruit is natural, filled with nutrients, and part of a balanced diet. But certain fruits contain combinations of sugar, acids, and glycemic responses that can be problematic for seniors, especially those dealing with diabetes, prediabetes, macular degeneration, glaucoma, cataracts, dry eyes, or inflammation. As you age, your body doesn't process sugar the same way it used to. Your lenses become more sensitive, your retinal cells become more vulnerable, and your optic nerves need more protection than ever. So the fruits that were perfectly fine for you in your 30s and 40s may not be ideal for your eyes after 60. This video is about awareness. This video is about giving your eyes the best fighting chance. And this video is about helping you make smart, simple choices that protect your vision naturally, without supplements, without expensive treatments, just pure, smart nutrition. So let's begin. When you hit 60 and beyond, the biggest threat to your eyes isn't always genetics or age, it's inflammation. Inflammation inside the eyes leads to swelling, pressure buildup, cloudiness, degeneration of retinal cells, and slower healing. And guess what fuels inflammation the fastest? High sugar spikes. When you eat certain fruits that are extremely sweet, they cause your blood sugar to jump quickly. And once that happens, sugar attaches itself to proteins inside the lens of your eye. This process is called glycation. Glycation clouds the lens, stiffens it, and creates the early stages of cataracts. It also triggers oxidative stress, which damages the retina and weakens night vision. Many seniors think blurry vision is a normal part of aging, but in many cases, it's actually caused by the food they're eating every single day. The first fruit on our list is one that most people consider harmless, even refreshing. But if you're over 60, this fruit can quietly cause a lot of trouble for your eyes, and that fruit is grapes. Now, I know many people love grapes. They're easy, they're sweet, they're convenient, and they taste like nature's candy, but that's exactly the problem. Grapes are extremely high in fructose. In fact, they contain one of the highest natural sugar concentrations of any fruit. And because they're so small, people don't eat a handful. They eat a whole bowl. That means your body gets hit with a massive sugar load in minutes. For seniors, this sudden spike creates inflammation inside the tiny blood vessels that feed your eyes. Those vessels are delicate, especially after 60. When they get inflamed, it becomes harder for oxygen and nutrients to reach the retina. Over time, this can contribute to blurry vision, floaters, dryness, and difficulty seeing in low light. And if you already have diabetes or borderline high blood sugar, grapes can make things much worse without you even realizing it. I'm not saying you can never have a few grapes again. But if vision health is your priority, this fruit should not be a daily snack. It should be an occasional treat at most. The second fruit is one many seniors eat first thing in the morning thinking they're starting the day healthy. But for your eyes, this fruit can be very damaging because of its acidity and sugar combination. And that fruit is pineapple. Pineapple may be delicious, but it's incredibly acidic. As you age, your eyes become more sensitive to inflammation caused by acidic foods. Pineapple also has a high glycemic index, meaning it spikes your blood sugar fast. And that's a dangerous mix. High acidity plus high sugar equals oxidative stress inside the eyes. Oxidative stress damages retinal cells, weakens the macula, and reduces your eye's ability to protect themselves from blue light and UV rays. Seniors who regularly eat pineapple often notice more dryness, more irritation, and more sensitivity to sunlight. That's because the acids in pineapple contribute to inflammation in the tear glands and surface of the eye. And if you already struggle with dry eyes, pineapple can make the symptoms more severe. Another hidden issue with pineapple is the enzyme bromelain. While it has benefits in seniors, it can sometimes irritate sensitive tissues and increase inflammation in people with autoimmune conditions. So if you're over 60 and dealing with eye issues, pineapple should not be something you consume often. Now let's move to the third fruit, and this one surprised almost everyone. Many seniors believe this fruit is extremely healthy, full of vitamin C and great for immunity. But when it comes to your eyes, especially aging eyes, this fruit can be harmful due to its acidity and the way it affects your nerves. And that fruit is oranges. Citrus fruits like oranges may be great for vitamin C, but they are very acidic. And acidic fruits create inflammation inside the body, especially if consumed daily. That inflammation can flare up the tissues inside the eye, including the cornea and conjunctiva. Many seniors report more burning, watering, and redness when citrus fruits are consumed frequently. Another concern is that oranges have a surprisingly high sugar content, especially when eaten in large portions or juiced. Orange juice, in particular, is one of the worst things you can drink for your eyes if you're over 60. One glass of orange juice can contain the sugar of 4 to 5 whole oranges. That sugar rush hits your bloodstream fast and creates the perfect environment for cataract formation and worsening retinal damage. People often think they're doing something healthy by drinking orange juice, but the eyes pay the price. I'm not saying oranges are bad for everyone, but if you're over 60 and dealing with dryness, cataracts, macular changes, or blurry vision, cutting back on citrus can make a surprising difference. Now that we've talked about the 3 fruits you should avoid or limit, let's talk about what you should do instead. Because it's not just about removing harmful foods. It's about nourishing your eyes with the right nutrients, the right antioxidants, and the right protection. Your eyes need lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin E, omega-3 fatty acids, and anti-inflammatory compounds that reduce pressure inside the eyes and slow down degeneration. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, healthy fats like walnuts and almonds, omega-rich foods like chia seeds and salmon, and hydrating fruits like blueberries and kiwi are some of the best choices you can make. Blueberries are especially powerful because they contain anthocyanins, which strengthen the tiny capillaries that feed your retina. They improve night vision, reduce dryness, and protect the lens from oxidative stress. Kiwi is another superfood for vision because it contains lutein and vitamin C without the heavy acidity of oranges. And leafy greens, they are like sunglasses for your eyes. They filter harmful blue light, protect your retina, and reduce the risk of macular degeneration. One thing seniors often overlook is hydration. Your eyes need water just like your body. Dehydration leads to dryness, irritation, blurry vision, and difficulty focusing, and many older adults simply do not drink enough water. Aim for steady hydration throughout the day because your eyes rely on moisture to stay healthy. Another important factor is sleep. When you don't sleep enough, your eyes don't get the rest they need to repair themselves. The retina works hard all day and needs darkness and deep sleep to recover. And if you're constantly straining your eyes with screens, bright lights, or lack of rest, your vision will decline faster than it should. But here's the good news. The eyes respond quickly to better habits. When you reduce inflammation, control sugar intake, hydrate well, protect your eyes from bright screens, and nourish your body with the right foods, your vision can stabilize and even improve. Seniors who cut back on acidic, high-sugar fruits often report feeling clearer vision, less strain, better night vision, and reduced dryness within a few weeks. It's all about consistency. Your eyes are incredibly resilient when you support them. So if you're over 60, be mindful. Grapes, pineapple, and oranges may taste good, but for aging eyes, they can create challenges you don't need. Choose fruits that nourish rather than inflame. Choose foods that protect your eyes rather than stress them. Remember, your vision is one of your most valuable gifts. Protect it with the same care you give to your heart, your bones, and your overall health. Make small changes today, and your future self will thank you for the clarity, comfort, and confidence you gain by taking care of your eyes the right way. And that's where the real shift begins, because protecting aging eyes isn't only about what you remove from your diet, it's about what you replace it with. Seniors over 60 often think avoiding harmful fruits is enough, but the truth is your eyes crave specific antioxidants, pigments, and nutrients that act like internal shields, repairing damage and strengthening the delicate structures that weaken with age. When you start adding the right foods into your daily routine, your eyes begin to function with more comfort, clarity, and resilience. Your vision stops declining so quickly, your nighttime sight becomes sharper, and the dryness and irritation you've gotten used to living with start easing because your eyes finally receive the nourishment they've been missing for years. As you get older, the protective pigments inside your eyes, lutein and zeaxanthin, start to decline naturally. These pigments are what help filter harmful blue light, shield the macula from damage, and reduce oxidative stress caused by sunlight and aging. Without enough of them, the macula becomes vulnerable, the retina becomes sensitive, and the lens becomes more prone to clouding. That's where antioxidant-rich foods come in. They rebuild these pigments, strengthen your visual pathways, and slow down the progression of macular degeneration, one of the most common causes of vision loss in seniors. Foods like spinach, kale, collard greens, broccoli, peppers, and kiwi feed your eyes exactly what they need to stay strong. They're like daily reinforcement for your vision. repairing microscopic damage you don't even feel happening. Then we have foods filled with anthocyanins, deeply colored fruits like blueberries, blackberries, cherries, and purple grapes with the skins removed or eaten in very small amounts. Anthocyanins support the tiny capillaries that deliver oxygen to the retina, helping maintain healthy blood flow to the eyes. Better blood flow means a sharper vision, better contrast sensitivity, and reduced dryness. Seniors often think dry eyes come from age alone, but a huge part of the issue is inflammation and poor circulation inside the vessels that support the retina. When you eat foods rich in anthocyanins, you're strengthening those vessels every single day, helping reduce strain and protect against breakdown. Omega-3 fatty acids are another powerful protector for aging eyes. They reduce inflammation, support the tear glands, help lubricate the surface of the eye, and improve the function of the retina. Most seniors with dry or irritated eyes are unknowingly omega-3 deficient. They eat foods that cause inflammation but rarely eat fats that soothe it. Adding walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and fatty fish like salmon or sardines can completely transform how your eyes feel. Your tears become healthier and more stable, your eyes feel less gritty, and your vision stays clearer for longer throughout the day. These small dietary changes can make an enormous difference in comfort and clarity. Vitamin E-rich foods are also essential for seniors because they protect the eyes from oxidative stress, something that accelerates with age. Almonds, sunflower seeds, avocados, and olive oil help shield the lens and reduce the risk of cataracts progressing rapidly. When seniors switch from inflammatory fats to antioxidant-rich fats, their vision stabilizes faster and maintains strength as they age. Your eyes need healthy oils just like your joints and your brain do because the retina relies heavily on good fats to function properly. Hydrating fruits like cucumbers, watermelon, kiwi, and berries are incredibly helpful as well. They give your eyes moisture from the inside out. Seniors often ignore hydration because they don't feel thirsty the way they used to, but dehydration affects the eyes more quickly than any other organ. The tears become unstable, the lens becomes dry, and the vision becomes blurry by the afternoon. Fruits with high water content help maintain moisture balance and support your tear glands naturally. Another powerful protector is vitamin C, but not from acidic fruits. Kiwi, papaya, strawberries, and bell peppers give you all the vitamin C your body needs without irritating the eyes or triggering inflammation. Vitamin C supports collagen production in the eyes, helping maintain the structure of the cornea and the strength of the tiny blood vessels inside the retina. Many seniors are shocked by how quickly their eyes feel better when they switch from acidic fruits to gentler sources of vitamin C. Carotenoids like beta-carotene found in carrots, sweet potatoes, and pumpkin help support night vision and protect the retina from light-induced damage. Seniors who have trouble seeing in dim or nighttime settings often benefit from adding more carotenoid-rich foods. These nutrients help the eyes adapt to darkness more efficiently, reduce sensitivity, and minimize strain in low light conditions. And one of the simplest changes seniors can make is adding herbs and spices that reduce inflammation. Turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and cloves all help lower blood sugar, improve circulation, and calm inflammation in the eyes. Even small amounts can help protect your vision over time because your eyes depend heavily on your body's overall inflammation levels. The beauty of all this is that protecting your eyes is not complicated. You don't need expensive supplements, complicated diets, or hard-to-find ingredients. You just need to choose the foods that nourish your eyes instead of the foods that inflame them. Your eyes are constantly exposed to light, pressure, strain, and metabolic stress. They work from the moment you open your eyes until the moment you close them. Giving them the right nutrients is the least you can do to support them. When seniors start replacing the harmful fruits with antioxidant-rich alternatives, they begin noticing differences they didn't expect. Colors look more vivid, mornings are less blurry, reading becomes easier, dryness becomes less frustrating, and nighttime driving becomes more manageable. These improvements come slowly, quietly, and naturally, but they come consistently because the eyes respond very well to proper nourishment. Every choice you make at the table either protects your vision or puts it at risk. Every fruit you choose either reduces inflammation or adds to it. Every day you choose better foods, your eyes thank you by staying clearer, stronger, and more reliable. Your vision is precious, and nourishing it with the right foods is one of the most powerful decisions you can make for your long-term independence and quality of life.